There it is. Tommy
There it
Cheeseballs.
is. Audio 6, yeah.
Yeah.
Tommy, we're gonna talk with you. I mean, we're gonna talk to you about all things Tommy Cheeseballs, and we're extremely excited for that. But years and years ago, I want to refresh you of this picture. You came up to the Davey Mac Sports program at Sirius XM, and it was me, you, and a man named Chris Big Shot Stanley. Drew, do you have that picture to show to Tommy? Just show Tommy the picture if you got it. It was look at this picture of three handsome devils. That's Davey Mac on the right. That's Tommy Cheeseballs in the middle, and that's Chris Big Shot Stanley on the left. And here's I'm showing this picture to you, Tommy, because we had a great night that day. It was a wonderful conversation. Unfortunately, one of the people in this photograph is now dead to me, and it's not you, Tommy. It's the other guy, Chris Big Shot Stanley. He turned out to be,
That's Pepper, right?
Yeah,
very good.
Remember him, Tom?
Otherwise known as Big Shot.
I do remember him, and so I guess I should send him a nice cameo, huh?
Now, Tommy, let me ask you a question. It's been a while since we talked. What year was your MTV True Life at the Jersey Shore? What year was that?
2003.
2003. You have not aged at all in 18 years.
I'm in better shape now than I was then.
I know. It's unbelievable. Come on. I got a round of applause for him. You know, I always thought that you could have been like or still can be a great actor. And I'd like to see you if this Sopranos prequel does business, maybe they turn it into a show, and maybe Tommy Cheeseballs is a part of the cast. That's all I'm saying.
Hey,
Tommy,
you never know, man. You never know. Get it started, man.
Yeah.
Get it started. You never know.
Yeah. You're as OG as possible. You're from North Jersey.
Yeah. I'm originally from Elmwood Park.
Are you still living in North Jersey?
What's that?
Are you still living in North Jersey?
No, not North Jersey. I'm down in Toms River now.
Oh, you're at Toms River.
Wow, nice.
Tommy, you're only half an hour away from me.
Holy shit! When are you fucking buying me drinks?
That one.
I ain't got your kind of money yet, bro. Drinks
we gotta make something
man.
happen. If you come up to Belmar, I'll take you around.
No doubt, man. No doubt.
I know you're also busy with you're doing a podcast right now. Talk to me about your podcast. What's going on with the podcast?
So we're about to get one started. We're going to do it on YouTube. Barstool Sports, they offered me the job like a month ago. I've been back and forth with Dave a few times, but I haven't heard from him in a few weeks. I mean, he offered me a job live in an interview. I haven't heard from him, so I'm going to keep moving forward. And so I'm going to start doing some podcasts on YouTube. I'm going to rank all the cheese balls in Seaside, because back in the day, there was only one place that sold them. Now everybody jumped on the fucking cheese ball bandwagon. So I'm going to rate them all. And then
Tommy
maybe I'll do some
look at this. He's getting it done.
Reviews.
You know what? I think you could also do a great podcast about like reality TV and or say like a Big Brother or something, that you watch a show and then you give like a Tommy Cheeseballs recap. I think people would be fascinated with your take on pretty much just about anything. So, you might want to consider, especially a reality television, because you're the king. I mean, you are the king of reality TV to me. Have you ever met the cast of Jersey Shore, Snooki, and those guys?
The imposters.
No, I haven't met any of them formally, but I've seen some of them out a few times, and there's no talking, no anything, no disrespect or anything like that. But and to be honest with you, I don't even know if they recognize me. But I never met any of them or anything, and I don't hate on them or anything else, but bottom line is none of them have a fucking career if it wasn't for my fucking show. So that's the truth, and nobody can argue that fact. What they did with the show after that, they all did a great job, marketing themselves and going off into their where they wanted to go, and I don't hate on anybody for success. Never giving me a shout out or credit for why they made millions, though. You know what? The truth be told, it has rubbed me the wrong way a little bit. But at the same time, look, I'm not going to hate on them for being successful. However, they wouldn't have even had a shot at success if I wasn't being a drunken fucking idiot down in fucking Seaside first. It all came from my show, and that's the bottom line. Nobody gave a fuck about the Jersey Shore like that until my show came out, and then next thing you know, they put they bring them in and everything else, and like I said, they did an excellent job with making careers out of it, each one of them and everything. But at the same time, you know what, man? A little credit should have been put out there somewhere by at least one of them to say, hey, you know what? If not for that fucking guy, we wouldn't have had these careers, and I'll tell you, man, that show. I never thought it would be so big, and that it changed my fucking life in a way that was insane. I mean, for 10 fucking years after that show, there wasn't a place that I went that I was not recognized. And it was nuts. And I had problems. I had problems with the cops after that. I had problems with dudes. Not too many problems with females. I must say that it kind of pretty good part about the show. But it got to a point where I wasn't even comfortable going out anywhere ever. And like I didn't make any money on it or anything like that. So and it got to a point where all of a sudden I had to hire a bodyguard. And I'm like, I'm fucking hiring bodyguards. I'm taking money out of my own pocket, working my ass off in fucking construction to fucking pay for fucking bodyguards.
What was the deal? I mean, are you saying that like you were at the bar and you were getting challenged by just you random dudes who just wanted to fight you?
Oh, yeah. That to say that's putting it mildly. But yeah, I mean, somebody tried to stab me in Bamboo while I was taking a piss. Wow. I can't tell you how many times dudes tried to jump me. I mean, I was up in Joey's in Clifton, and a SWAT team had to come into the bar into Joey's in Clifton to get me out of there because like 30 dudes fucking collapsed on me and my guys. And I was with DJ Mike Rizzo from KTU that night. And we barely got out of there with our fucking asses, man. I mean, it just got crazy. And, listen, I'll put it out there to anybody. I get the perception of me, big mouth and everything else. I get it. What they didn't see was what MTV didn't want those people to see. And so, you know what? I'll put it out there. I would never walk away from a fight. I never have. Anybody who's known me my whole life, I've never walked away from a fight ever, never once. I don't walk away. You come and you want it. Let's get it. I might win. You might win. The one thing you're going to know is that you were in a fucking fight. And so, I'll take on any challengers. I mean, there's people throwing some shit around on the internet right now to get me to fight some people for big money. And I put it right out there. I said, you know what? I'm 45 fucking years old. I will stop smoking a pack of cigarettes a day and drinking fucking 6 to 12 fucking beers. And I'll throw a dip in my mouth and start training like a madman. And in 3 months, I'll get in a cage or in a ring and I will fuck somebody up.
That's it. That's my boy.
Yeah. You're bringing the thunder. Unbelievable. Well, listen, listen, I believe you 100%. You've never struck me down. Is there a thing of, because you were a part of this special, is there any, I don't know if bitterness is the right word, but what's your opinion of how MTV edited the show? Now, listen, I mean, for someone like myself, I was hypnotized, fascinated, captivated. I loved it. I loved you. I thought it was a great show. But you're the person, and maybe they didn't edit you like in a full way or whatever. What's your what's your philosophy about that?
So I mean, obviously, they can't put anything on camera. It wouldn't be on camera if I didn't do it, right? Or if I didn't say it, right? So what they did do that bothered me was they omitted things that happened that led up to certain statements that I made or things that I was doing. And when you take out one fucking sentence, you change the whole connotation of the story. And perception is reality to people. And, so they omitted things that should have shown, okay, well, why is Tommy acting like this right now? Well, damn it, you got to show what fucking leads up to it. You know what I mean? But yeah, listen, I mean, they obviously had, editing rights and everything else. They you know, they did tell me that certain things would be in there and those things weren't, and that bothered me because we did a one-on-one interview at the surf club on the beach, and we were talking, and I mean, it talked about my parents, you know, and they were both alive at the time, and you know, I thanked them for all that they've done to me, and it was really heartfelt. I was crying and shit, and it meant a lot to me that part just aired in the show, because I wanted to tell the world just to see how much I love and respect and appreciated my parents, you know. And
you
and I
wanted to
was
be seen
that
as
would be in there. It wasn't.
It's the tricky thing about this reality TV is that they want to make people into characters. So you were a certain character, and if you showed that you're a much fuller, deeper person, they're probably not going to show that footage. It happens. That's why I say, like Big Brother. Yeah, Roy.
When you're born with a name like Tommy Cheeseballs, you tend to be a character.
That wasn't. Yeah, that's not. He wasn't born with that name.
What's that?
His last name is not Cheeseballs. It's Perna.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah, I tell you, I would never. I gotta say, of all the fucking names they could have gave me, scumbag, asshole, piece of shit. Whatever the fuck they come up with, Tommy Cheeseballs, motherfucker. I can't change anything about it now. And damn
it's a good name.
I mean,
I knew this was a sore spot. I
gotta make it sound good, bro. You know, but fuck it. What am I gonna do? You know what? I own it. I wear it. Shit, I'll get it fucking tattooed on my fucking neck. I don't give a fuck.
Boy, that's the way you do it.
Good, because it is a great name, and it's just it's fun. It's got character. It's fantastic. So what's next for Tommy before before we let you go? We're gonna do a Steven Spielberg Film Festival. But what's Tommy up to these days? I mean, besides the podcasting and stuff like that.
So I mean, that's really the reality show that really should happen. And I don't know if I will be willing to do it, but you know, I'm a widowed father. My wife passed away. You met her, Dave. She was in the city that night.
Really?
Yeah, we got married after that. We had a baby, and you know, 3 years after our daughter was born, she passed 3 years to the day. So for the last 3.5 years, I've been raising my daughter by myself, and with I have no family support really, like nobody to help me out, watch her or anything. So work, fucking do her fucking virtual learning because of the COVID shit, school. I gotta work, take care of her house, I cook, I fucking clean. I become the best house bitch ever. I gotta tell you right now. Clean,
I got no doubt.
Everything, man.
Unbelievable. I've got no doubt, Tommy, because actually one of the things that they did show on MTV's True Life at the Jersey Shore was just how good you are at cooking, like clean, like you can do everything. You're not only a man's man, but you can cover every single duty imaginable. You're a construction guy, but if something in the house needs fixed, you can get that too. You can cook, you can do everything. The total package. Tommy Cheeseballs.
Yeah. Versatility is key.
I'm still a work in progress. There's no doubt about it, but I've come leaps and bounds, and I'll tell you, there's not many people could do what I've had to do for the last 3.5 years. And
God bless you.
My life will never be the same. It's been tough, but you know what? I've been through a lot, and you know what? I put down and keep walking forward, like do what I have to do, and hopefully this shit works out, and you know what? It can give my daughter a better future. So.
Well, God bless you, Tommy.
We'll see where this goes. Tommy, I mean, if the internet was...
Sorry, go ahead, Tom.
If the internet was like the way the internet is now, if it was like that 18 years ago with the show, maybe I'd be sitting on a couple bucks right now on an island, fucking smoking a cigar and drinking a beer. But, you know, it wasn't that way. And so, you know, after all this time, you know, I've so many people have said, you know, people want to know where you've been. People want to know what we've done and everything else. And, you know, my wife always wanted me to put myself back out there and set the record straight about a couple things. And so, you know what? You know, I figured, you know what? If I don't do it now, I'm never going to fucking do it. So let's get it. I'm going to grab the bull by the horn.
Go for
that motherfucker in the ass.
That's it.
And you're doing a great job. And Tommy, we are going to stay in touch. I got tons of ideas for you. I'll just DM you on Twitter anytime I have an idea for Tommy Cheeseballs. And so we'll stay in touch. And you're at Tom's River. We got to grab a drink in Belmar or some shit. Okay, please.
Yeah,
All right.
That would be great. That would be great, Dave. I've appreciated you since I met you at XM, and I listen to you on the Rat in the morning and everything. And I got to tell you, you're doing an excellent job, man. Your career's taking off, and
Tommy, you're the best.
God bless. That's awesome. And you deserve it because you've worked your ass off in this show.
There you go.
Years.
See that?
You deserve it, bro.
Well,
Even the
thank
stars
you,
know,
but
David.
so do you, and it's amazing all the things you're doing. We will be staying in touch.